Thanks for breakfast, Lee.
Good. 2 bagels, 2 coffees. Yeah, all good. Feel awake now, so...
Sleep okay?
Yeah, good. Bit of a uncomfortable night, waking up 3 or 4 times, just making sure that the alarm was going to go off, and but yeah, other than that, not a lot of sleep, but hopefully I had enough sleep in the week before it, so it's not really going to make a difference today, I don't think. Good, really good. Yeah, just trying to focus. Back good. Weather's a lot better than yesterday. Hardly any wind, and what wind it is, it's behind you going up the hill, and in your face coming down it, which I prefer. But there's not a lot of wind anyway, so yeah, just hoping for a good race. Yeah, it was good. Enjoyed it. Another experience under the belt. Tough course, quite hilly. Get out of the legs a little bit, both on the run and the bike. Pleased overall. Still tainted with a little disappointment. The reasons for that would be, you know, I was second coming off the first run. I was feeling great. I was feeling super comfortable at that pace that I was running, and I really thought I had a chance. I've been on the podium, but 2 or 3 laps in, I mean, I got caught by a couple of the guys. Pleased from where I've come from. I remember doing this same interview in Alveols at the last World Championships and being absolutely mortified, you know, with what happened in there. There was no accidents, no catastrophes. Everything went smoothly, both transitions went well, but again, I'm just lacking that little bit on the bike. Something to work on and something to improve on. We'll move on to Bilbao and hopefully, you know, I've got a few months to work on the things that I need to. Overall, just as a sort of caveat with doing this 2.5 hours after the race, so I'm sort of, it's still quite raw. You asked me in 48 hours, I'd say I was absolutely over the moon with 5th place in the world. There was nothing other than a bit more power in my legs and a bit more watts, but I mean, I was doing 260 watts and people were pulling away from me, and I'm just thinking, well, that's my not max, but that's where I'm sort of can sit at, and if they're pulling away from me, you know, I can't do anything with that. I mean, but I've just looked at the results and I'm only a minute down from 3rd and 4th. Less than a minute, so you're sort of thinking, well, you know, what could have been. But I didn't feel like I was going too hard on the run. I paced myself for the first 3 laps where I felt super comfortable, and I only sort of really started to push on the last lap. I think I ran a 36-minute 10k. For me, is about where I'm at. So, but I come off the run feeling, you know, that I'd sort of paced everything well. So yeah, so just having that little bit of extra watts on the bike, it'd make a huge difference. The course was great. Like I say, the surface was wonderful. It's great to bike on that type of course. I felt the run course really suited me, quite hilly. So yeah, so you know, being my size and things, sort of, I do sort of benefit from that from the other guys who were a bit bigger. And the weather was great compared to yesterday where there were thunderstorms and quite high winds. It was a perfect morning. It was a typical English morning. It was quite chilly, 13, 14 degrees, no wind. So yeah, perfect conditions for the British guys, I think. Straight away, it was all about recovery, get something to eat quickly, hydrate, plenty of water, Just come back to the apartment, just had a protein shake. I'm going to put my Normatex on in a minute after this interview, get an early night, have something quite sort of good to eat again. Hopefully have a bit of a sleep in if I can. Be ready for Sunday's race, which is the sprint. I think it's forecast a little bit sort of iffy weather on Sunday, so it could be a bit of rain. It's a street circuit, so lots of white lines, lots of pedestrian crossings, so it could be carnage. So I could end up in hospital again. So hopefully not. I think the run course is super flat, so again that suits the better runners. Need to get in that first group or get on the back of one of the younger age groups to give me maybe a buffer. If I can recover and feel okay, hopefully I can better 5th place. Tomorrow's just going to be total relaxing. I mean, we still got to go pick up the race numbers. Maybe an easy bike, maybe a short run. Pretty chill morning, eating a lot of clean food, hydrating, getting another early night. Luckily it's not a 4 AM start as it was this morning. It's a afternoon race, sort of 12 o'clock. So yeah, so we won't be up super early on Sunday morning. Just gives me a little bit more time to recover.